Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little chickens. How are you today on this wonderful, wet Friday evening? Well, as for me, I'm feeling copacetic. This is a day where you just be feeling like, yeah, I'm copacetic. What about you? How you feeling? Well, I hope you're feeling grand. I hope you're feeling wonderful. And I hope that you could just have a nice weekend, chill, look at some Netflix movies. You know what I'm told you something to look at, but chill, look at some movies and just well, it may not be wet in your neck of the woods, but if you're over here where I am on the East Coast, up there in the Maryland and Washington, Virginia area, you're wet. So with that being said, before I go on my reading, which I would like to read on Ashanti, because as you know, Ashanti and Nelly, they were the couple back in the 20s, back in the earlier 20s, they were a couple. Hot in here. Yeah, that's right. And I was thinking of something that Ashanti made. She done made so many music, so much music. I can't really think of anything right at the moment. But if something popped to my mind, I will definitely just blurt it out. Okay, so with that being said, before I do a read, I cannot go on. And, Baby Crone and I are going to do the brown round. So that's going to be done before this weekend is over with because I like to wait to the very end of the week or the very first of the week to do it. And please, guys, it would mean a lot to me if you watched it. It really would because that's where we get all of our information and this is where we do all of our readings. Yes, we take readings from people, but like today, I'm getting ready to read on Ashanti because that's how I do my news. Like going in the crystal ball and looking to see what the crystal ball have to say. And that's my way of giving commentary. Okay, I'm cheating because I'm definitely dealing with magic because it is definitely conjuring up energy to tell me what it is. That's word. So, well, without that, though, I couldn't do it. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know where to begin, how to begin. I would be lost if it wasn't for the cards. They just helped me to see where to go and what to say and what's going on. But anyway, for every reader out there, you know exactly what I'm saying. So, as I said before I start my reading with them, I have to say, Jerry Springer, he died yesterday. He had cancer. What kind of cancer was it? It was, it's right there on the tip of my tongue. Right on the tip of my tongue. I can't even pancreatic cancer. And they said it just came all at once and took him out. He was, I believe, 79 years old. But this is what I come to know of Jerry Springer. I hope this doesn't offend anyone. He was so gentle on screen, and yet he was the blackest. He was the most ethnic, the most Jewish, the most Hispanic, ratchet, and yet he was always chilled in all of it. He was a man's man, really. He always had something kind to say and thought-provoking. And do you know he was on for at least, I know it had to be, if not 30 years, I'm sure it was probably 27, 28 years. Wow. And before Jerry Springer, it was Ricky Lake, but nobody could handle it. So Jerry Springer came and he ran it that long. He will be missed. His show will be missed. And nobody could do it like Jerry Springer. You will be missed. So to his loved ones, his family, his friends, and all of you out there who know Jerry Springer. That's in a 3, 1, 2, and the last 3. We will all miss you, Jerry Springer. Rest in eternity. Peace. that was, you know, in a way, you know, I feel sad because he's somebody that made a difference. You know, when you looked at him, he's just Jerry, you know, just not, he dealt with blacks, he couldn't even, he was what we all should be, just colorblind. And if he was, he never showed it, but for him being on air, he was as impeccable as a gentleman. So again, I can't tell you enough, he will be missed. So now, how do I get out of that? Baby Crone, shake me out of it, ask me something,
All right.
get me out of that. Let's get out of it, change the atmosphere.
Talk about Ashanti.
Ashanti or Ashanti?
Ashanti.
Ashanti. Yeah, we done put that tay on there. Ashanti. I found out about this a few days ago when she was caught when they were not caught like their children, when they were seen at this fight. But anyway, they were there. Before I go on, let me tell you what I know about them. What I know, they were together for a very, very long time. And from what I understood, they broke up. They were together for at least 10 years, on and off, as I understand it over the years. And from what broke them up, I don't know, but this is what I heard. He cheated, and that hurt her deeply, and she left. Well, this is what, 10 years, whatever, later, I don't know what's going on with the 10 years. My God, somebody gonna come back from my place, crawling out of a hole from 10 years going, I'm here. No, really? I mean, I think it's beautiful though, because so much of the work is done. All they have to do is forgive, put all of that foolery in the back, remember what it was when it was good, latch on to that and make new memories and keep it trucking. That's all they gotta do. Just put that stuff, on and out. Have your little conversation, what you want and what you want, all of that. And then once you do all of that, then all you gotta do is put all that stuff in the back of you. Put one foot in front of the other and don't look back. Just keep on moving forward. And don't listen to a lot of the voices. It's a lot of naysayers. Why? Because they mean you well. But all at the same time, they mean you no good. What do you mean? They're going to tell you things because they're saying it out of the goodness of their heart. But they're being nosy bodies. So that's not good. If no one asked you for your information, why are you giving it? I don't know. Just addicted to it, Lady Crone. I don't know why I offer advice, but I'm learning to chill a little bit more. So, anyway, let's find out what's going on. Let's find out what's going on with Ashanti and Nelly, or Nelly and Ashanti. But anyway, I saw them in concert. It was Akon, and it was Nelly, and it was Ashanti. And they were on the stage, and let's just seen this on YouTube. And if I was Akon, I would have felt out of place because she was just backing that thing all up on Nelly. Mm-hmm. They make me smile. I hope they make it. They don't have nothing that could stop them. I'm sure his kids are grown, because I would think they was kind of grown when she was dating him. Yeah, I just wish them the best. I always am rooting for couples that go back. So nevertheless, I'm going to pick one for Nelly, and I'm going to pick one for Ashanti. Ashanti. This is going to be Ashanti. Let's pick Ashanti first because it's a read for their relationship. Let me tell you why I'm reading. I'm reading about does this relationship have legs? In other words, can this relationship make it? Because I don't want to go in their past. Unless something show up in the past. But I want to know from where they are, can they make it? Is that okay?
Yes.
Now that's what I want to know. Now the cards got their own mind, but that's what we're going in for. What we going in for, baby Crone?
Yes, to figure out.
Nope, I ain't figuring.
Okay, just
the cards. That's the cards,
okay,
dog.
Just for the cards to tell us if this couple has a chance of making.
Yeah, we want to know if this couple have a chance of making it. That's what I want to know. So this is, I'm gonna do Ashanti first. So her card goes here. Here we go. The moon. When the moon is, I don't want to fall at. You tell me what it is.
The Page of Cups.
Really?
Still got to deal with that water.
Water, 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 water. What's their signs, baby?
On it.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Well,
Ashanti is a Libra.
okay, okay.
And Nelly is a Scorpio.
Ooh. A Libra, air, Scorpio, water, but they can balance. She is a Libra.
Yep, and they're neighbors on the zodiac wheel.
They're neighbors. I know you all saying, oh, baby Crone and a stump. No, she not. It's just so touchy. Let me just, they got some more cards. Oh, baby Crone, Lady Crone is not stuck. Is she?
No,
I just
she
need
is
to
not.
see a bigger, because remember, I'm rooting for them.
Mm-hmm. Yep, starting out in watery times.
And I'm just going to tell you what I see. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm just going to be honest about it, okay? Before I didn't want to say the bad things. You all have no idea how I cut back on my readings just to be gentle. But you all want blood. So I'm not going to give you blood, but I'll get the plasma. Is that all right?
Yes.
I can take the good stuff a little bit from the blood and give you some plasma. How about that? All right, with that being said, let's go for the jugular. Okay, no, not the jugular. No, not the jugular. Let's go for the tear ducts. The tear ducts. Okay, let's go for that. No, let's go for a wonderful ride. Okay, I can't. I can't. See what I'm saying? See, that's what I'm saying. When things are for you, it can't miss you. You see that? Baby Crone, what is that?
The moon.
Baby Crone, what is this?
Also the moon. Okay. Eight of Swords.
Okay.
Sorry,
Eight
of
of
Wands.
Wands. It's okay.
Six of Swords. The Tower.
Baby Crone, do I look weird?
Yes.
Baby Crone, do I look weird?
No, not Ten of Swords.
Baby Crone, do I look weird? Okay, let me stop playing.
The Knight of Wands.
Okay.
The Judgment. And the Four of Wands.
Okay, I'm going to lay one more roll because, why? But I'm going to shuffle this time. But I always like to take one, what would have been if I didn't. So, I'm just going to shuffle them up a little bit, just to lay this bottom row. My spirit is saying, it's not what you think, it's not what you think, it's not what you think. Okay, I'm going to tell you what to say, okay? For right or for wrong, are you with me? Come on, little crones, are you with me? Yeah, we are with you. Okay, little crones. Okay, like everything I say, again, is allegedly, But hey, you gotta give it to the stories these cards come up with now. You got to say they, if anything, they are thought provoking, right?
Yes.
So, and you know, we don't know these people, so a lot of times we don't even know if we know some things are true and some things come out in the open, but there are some things that we'll never know because they ain't gonna let us know about it. Okay, here we go. I'm scared to death, honestly. Baby Crone, you're gonna have to come cut. I'm sorry, I'm a punk right now. I'm being a punk. I'm being a sissy. I'm being everything that's scared that has to do with the word scared. My leg is popping. I'm popping like popcorn. Thank you. So I did that so Baby Crone energy. Here we go.
The Emperor.
I wanted to really shake up the energy.
The Seven of Pentacles.
I was going to say something. My mouth said, be soft, be quiet.
Temperance. Strength.
Okay, now this was the card that I said was the overall. Again, it will go here because this is another page. So I'm just sit that there. It'll make sense for something. Here we go. Let me just take a glimpse. I don't even have to glimpse it, really. What I see, you know, whenever the moon shows up, the moon always have to do with moving on. It always have to do with putting things in the past. It's always got to do with going between the two pillows. The strength. You have to have strength to move on. You have to want to move on. You have to want to come out of the darkness. And you want to have to let those things that cling, like right here, you see a lobster cling to you. You see here a dog. What is a dog? A dog is loyalty, right? And also you see a wolf, a creature of the night. So you have to look at all of these things. And those little pods, those are beginnings. So it's a lot going on in this deck. It's like the past holding you back. Fear. Fear of the unknown. Fear of being burnt. Fear of being hurt. Fear of being rejected again. Fear. She's not young anymore. She's how old? She's 40 something now. He's 48. She's 42. And I think he's 48, 47. But there is something a little, nothing really is different according to the cards. You listen?
Yes.
Because the cards say he is still a child. A child, not like a little teeny bop, but like a teenager. Still learning. Filled with emotions. Still having to learn how to deal with your emotions. Still out there. Still playing illusional games. This is what thus saith the card. Let me say this. Everything I say is allegedly. I don't know these people. I don't know Nelly. I don't know. But I have to be true to what the cards say. Right? I hope I'm wrong. But wait a minute. I just got started. We don't know how this thing gonna turn around. But I just like to make sure you understand. I'm just reading the cards. And anybody out there, if you see this is a water card. This means emotional. This means young, a student learning that. So it's a teenager playing. And maybe he's like that because maybe he hasn't really been in a serious relationship. See, it's always a way to look at it. So I don't want anybody to think a negative because when I was getting ready to read it, it was looking pretty bleak. And my spiritual self said, it's not as bad as it looks. So let's go on. Am I going? Okay, now here we go. So now the moon came up again. So now it's like, this is her again. Like, yep, this is an issue for me. There is arrows of love. And if you can see these little pods, they are going, this is a Jewish, for the Jewish alphabet, the beginning, like, I don't know, it's not alpha, but it could be alpha. I'm sorry, I don't know my Hebrew. But nevertheless, it's a beginning, like an A. So this is the little pods that are coming. And if you see it, they are blowing in this direction, right? So, and then you had the arrows of love. So therefore, what does that mean? That means she has gone through. She is going through with trepidation. Why? Because she's going through. It's a little stormy water back there. It doesn't feel safe and smooth. But she's like, it's I gotta let it go. I'm vulnerable. I'm ready to move on. I like what I'm feeling, and so so she just moving on. Like I'm gonna give it a chance, but she have help me.
Trepidation.
Trepidation of the past. So she remember what it was like. So that's where that moon is, where it's in the night, remembering the darkness, remembering the past, remember the tumultuousness, remember the mental psychic effect it had on her, remembering what it did to the both of them, remembering how she felt. I can imagine, you've been with somebody for a long time, off and on for 10 years, my God, y'all break up, and then 10 years or so later, you got that same feeling. They hit the good spot, and now you right there again. How can you not think if this person won't do this again? You're older now. You're like, okay, I'm 42. I can't handle hurt like that no more. I want to get married, or I want to live together, or I want a kid. All the things that people at that age, they didn't do it when they was in their 30s, and now they know I got to do it. If I'm going to do this, it's like in my 50s. Oh, I'm sorry, in my 40s, if I'm going to do it, because I'm going to be a older mom. So I got to do it. That's what I did. So, you got to really think these things. Once upon a time, the biological clock was at 35. It can be, but now, shoot, it's at 45. What we going to do, So, this is the time where you like, if I'm going to make a new career because I don't like what I'm going to do, this is the time. Why? Because you still got 15 to 20 years of work left. Hopefully that you don't get sick along the way. Because remember, you're going forward in numbers, not backwards. Think about it. So anyway, when I see this, I see that this ended, it was like terrible, but she's willing to put it behind her. She's willing, this hurt her. This hurt her. He hurt her deeply. But you see the dawn. She going for it. She going for it, and he ain't letting up. He going for her. He going for her. He going for her for everything. He's going for her. He's like, don't give up. I'm a changed man. It ain't like the same. I done grew. I could just hear all the things he's saying. It was like I was on a crossroads. I was young then. This is like judgment. Like I'm looking back on what I had. We had it all. This is like he's judgment. It's like what we had it all. I ruined it. I messed it up. I feel like weeping a little bit, like I had it with you. This is Nelly saying, I had it. We had it all. I messed it up. It was nothing I could do, but I promise you a brighter day. I promise it'll be better. Give me a chance. He's like, I'm a man up. I'm going to stop being that little boy. Go ahead, cards. I'm going to stop being that little boy. We are good together. The world is looking at us. We was beautiful. He's looking at what it could have been, how they could have been, what they should be. I hear him say we could have been a Beyonce and a Jay-Z. Everybody compares themselves but the Oprah Winfrey and the Stedman now, they kind of older. So, but those are the couples they look up to. And so he's like, I'm ready. He says, and I'm ready to put the work in. And I won't do half, but I'm willing to put all. I'm ready to put all. He said, look, I want to see it. I want to see these grapes. I want to see this vine. I want to see what was sick. I'm balancing. You tell me which way. We in it together. You tell me what you want. He said, Lord, have mercy. Give me strength. I want this relationship. He's like, whatever it takes, I want it. Whew. That exhausts me. How was that, baby Crone?
Yes, it was.
Was
good.
it too much overtime? That's how I felt, you know?
Also, it's 25 minutes.
Wow, so we only got a few minutes. Well, I gave the base read of the cards. And over here, he coming with everything. He said, the finest gift I bring is me and all that come with me. Now, come on, ask question.
Okay, how's the chemistry between the couple?
Ooh, that's a good one. How is the chemistry? This seems good. Oh, my. See what I'm saying? See? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, they dreaming. They thinking about marriage. They they really serious about it. Yes. How is their copulation going? Is it on par? Pooty poo poo. I feel right here. Come on. Okay, yes, that means everything. I'm standing still. It's enough to hold me. I'm at peace with it. I'm okay. It's like ain't nothing I can do but grow here. This is a good thing. Ain't missed a beat. I'm just sitting here chilling in all of this. Just chilling. I ain't got no cares. I just gonna chill. I'm gonna chill out and just let it do what it do. I'm just going to let it do what it do. And yes, the finest gift it brings. Yes, he brought it. What is the next question? Yeah, I know, because she backing that thing all up. Yeah, she go ahead on it. Every time I see it, she like, yeah, she always backing it up. I'm sorry. I'm all over the top, baby Crone. I'm sorry because it makes me feel good when I see relationships.
Yes.
Give me another question.
Yes, the question of how's
Back
their
that thing up.
mental.
The mental part of their relationship. The mental part of the relationship is they're at a place where we got everything. And they sitting there, he's sitting or she's sitting and says, show me. Show me. Don't just be talking about it. Show me. And he responds with, show me. Show me. Are you finished with that dude? Are you finished? They serious. They both better show me. Come on here. Show me. They are like compatible. Like they get each other on a higher level. He knows how to move her and she knows how to read him. It's like she knows how he thinks. It's like their flow, their vibe. How they vibe. Woo. They got everything it takes. This is like the clover. It's up to them to make it work. I'm not making up nothing on these cards, guys. You know. I'm just reading what I see. And also, I have to also go with my higher self because it tells me, remember before I read, I was feeling kind of way, but they said, no, it ain't what you think. I trust it, see? And look at all these wonderful cards are coming out. So does that mean they're going to make it? What it's saying, it's up to them. They have everything that they need to make it. They're no longer children. She's 42, he's 47 or 48 years old. They can make it. I wish them nothing but the best. Is there anything you would like to ask? Last question, as if an audience member was here.
I'm trying to think. Well, I don't have one.
Well, will they get married?
Okay.
I'm
Page
done.
of Cups.
I am so done.
We came full circle.
Full circle. What that mean? Meaning the little boy in him will probably marry her today. but the emperor is wise. We'll see. Full circle. Full circle. I'm going to say it could be, but I always like to go in the middle. Have to chill. Time. I love that. Did you love it?
Yes, I did.
Was that delicious?
Yes.
I thought it was. I'm rooting for them.
Yes.
Ashanti and Nelly. Nelly and Ashanti. Ashanti, good luck in your endeavors, and I wish you nothing but the best. Godspeed. Mwah. Sunflowers.